Steve Pry, the RC guy, and yes, we're back tonight with another episode of the NR-200 up in the F450. So, if you guys haven't been following my channel, what we got done last week was installing the full 4-link in the front, which we had to custom make, and we installed the Traxxas T-Max 3.3 transmission. She's all mounted up, looking good. We're just waiting on that clutch to come in from Sterling Kit. If you guys don't know, I am affiliated with Sterling Kit. They are the provider of all these awesome Toyin, Ruifeiya, and Sterling engines that they have on their website. You guys should definitely check them out because they have a lot of cool stuff. With that being said, we're going to head right into it tonight, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to mount what came in, which is the Endura 25 kilogram 90 degree digital servo for reverse. Is it overkill? Yes. But is it beautiful? Also yes. What we're going to go ahead and also install that we had came in is we have a, what is this guy? This guy is the BEC, which we need to power the receiver, which is going to be pretty cool. And then I got something pretty cool, which is an electric on-off switch. We have power in, power out, and it's going to be controlled right here by the third channel. Also came with some extra wires. Got this bad boy on Amazon for like 16 bucks, and that way we're not going to have to use the start button anymore. We'll actually be able to start this thing on the controller with channel 3, which is awesome. I went ahead and I got a billet vertical servo mount, which will make a bracket on the side here, and this guy will mount right about here. Of course, I got it in billet blue to match the beautiful engine. And then I went ahead and I got the factory set of Traxxas throttle and reverse linkages. Between the two of them, we'll probably be able to make one. We do have a Y adapter that's installed, and we're going to be using the throttle and the reverse servo wide off of channel 1. So if I have it set up right, it'll essentially pull the opposite way with reverse when we're throttling, and then it will be at full lock or full throttle closed when we're braking. The only issue that we could possibly have with this is that we could overextend the servo. So what I went ahead and did is I have the servo arm mounted at closed throttle, full lock. So that way it will set its endpoint there eventually. For right now, we're going to be using the stock receiver and the stock radio, which I know I may hurt the servo, which is okay. This one will have its spring action, so that way the servo itself for brake cannot be overextended. Now, that was easier than buying a very expensive radio where I could split channel 1 into throttle and reverse. Which, guys, I know this is awesome, and I can't stress this enough. This is a very expensive build. To be all honest with you, of my own money, I have roughly $1,500 to $1,700 into this truck, and we're not done yet. So if I could save a couple bucks here and there at this point, trust me, I'm going to. It also makes it easier for you guys and the average person to eventually be able to build one. Through my YouTube videos, you essentially will have a blueprint on how to build one of these trucks. And that's what I'm all about, is helping out everyone in the RC community and keeping nitro alive. And with these four-stroke engines, it makes it so much easier. Tuning, I mean, not to mention, they're gorgeous. So without further ado, we're going to get into that tonight, guys. And one more thing. I went ahead and I made the electronics box. I extended the wires back here in the factory battery box. So again, I forgot something. I went ahead and I bought a baby 3S LiPo pack. You do need a 3S pack to start this bad boy, but she's real small. This is meant for like an FPV drone, which is a 35C, 1500 milliamp battery. It will fit perfectly in the front half of the battery box, and all the electronics will fit in the rear of the box. I went ahead and I got a sheet of plastic from the hobby store, and I got some hinges. We're actually going to make a little cover here for the rear electronics, and the battery will just be exposed using the normal Velcro. So without further ado, let's get into it. And as you can see, we took out, yeah, that makes sense. We got the brake servo all knocked out. That will work pretty well. It hides up underneath the body. It's nice and strong. And here is a full close-up look of the battery box. Here's a 3S pack that fits in the front. I had to trim a little bit off, but you know, it's not perfect. Here's the lid. I did add a nice back to it, and then just a simple little rubber band hold down. So if we open up in here, boom, there's all the electronics all nice and hidden away. So it's not super fancy, but it is functional, and I think it looks pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.